Here's the raw truth about making your first 6 figures online. I built a 6-figure sneaker reselling business in under a year. No hype, no luck, and no clout. Just strategy, speed, and truth. And in this video, I'm gonna share 5 raw realities about success that most people are too scared or too broke to tell you. These are the same principles I use to build my business. This might piss you off, or it might flip the switch that changes your life forever. Either way, don't click off. You've never heard it explained like this. So let's start off with the first principle, that speed beats perfection. I hate when people talk about all the things that they're going to do and then never do them. What exactly are you waiting for? Everything I do it fast. Not sloppy, but fast. I don't wait for perfect. I launch first, then perfect later. Nothing's going to be perfect the first time. This leads me to the Pareto principle, where 80% of the outcomes come from 20% of the effort. It's like drawing a race car, for example. The first 20%, the outline, the shape, is enough to show what the drawing is. The rest is just detail work. So what am I trying to say? Just start. Your first 20% of effort is probably more than enough to launch. You can refine later. And in a second, I'm gonna show you the easiest type of business to launch fast with the highest upside. But first, let's keep it moving. The second principle is to take risks. They're safer than regret. What if I told you that all the risks that you're scared of taking are actually the safe ones? This is because the biggest risk of all is staying exactly where you are, doing nothing, and being comfortable. The risk that you think is dangerous, whether it's starting a business, trying something new, it's not a risk. It's an opportunity to change. And when you take the right risk with the right model, they pay off, especially when you got the path laid out for you, which I'll explain shortly. Now, the third principle is to plan your work and then work your plan. Everybody wants to jump to $1 million, but most people can't map out a path to their first $100,000. I'm willing to bet that you're watching right now thinking that you want to be a millionaire. Okay, cool, but do you have a plan? A goal without a plan is just a dream. Most people don't know what step they're on, let alone the next one. If you're at 5 figures, forget about 7 for now. Get to 6 first. If you're at $10,000, plan how you're gonna get to $100,000. That's how it works, one level at a time. And when you're clear on where you're at, it becomes obvious what the next move is. That's why inside Consign, which I'll explain in a minute, we force you to map out your exact next move. No guessing and no fluff. Now, the fourth principle is that boring businesses beat sexy trends. Let's talk facts for a second. Making $1 million overnight on crypto, that looks sexy. Meme stocks, sexy. Dropshipping, sexy. But take Chipotle, for example. Chicken and rice, boring. Who wants to make chicken and rice all day? Yet Chipotle prints thousands and billions of dollars because boring works. You see, what I do, which is stadium goods reselling, it isn't sexy at all. It's not trending on TikTok, but it's consistent and it's profitable and it scales and it stacks. You see, wealth isn't built on fireworks. It's built brick by brick. And the brick that I used was reselling, and I'll break it down for you soon. Now, if you made it this far into the video, I already know something about you. You're not average. Most people click off in 30 seconds. That's just YouTube analytics, and you didn't. You stayed to the end of the video. So let's talk real next step. You understand the truth, speed, taking risks, planning, consistency, and going in the right direction. So the real question is, what's stopping you? You see, if you're serious about scaling your reselling business to 6 figures this year, I built something specifically for you, and it's called Consign. It's not a course, it's a community, a system, a playbook, and a team. You see, everything that you need to go from a part-time hustler to a full-time operator, we will show you. We will teach you how to move fast. We've planned out your entire roadmap. It's completely done and waiting for you. You're gonna get product research, worksheets, templates, tools, everything. But we're not taking everyone. You need to qualify to get in. So if you're interested, press the link in the description below, apply, and if you qualify, then book a call and we can talk. Now, the last final principle is that your struggle isn't the problem. It's your path. You see, everybody struggles. That's not the issue. The issue is picking the right struggle. You can grind for years in the wrong direction and you'll end up with nothing. And I've been there. I've struggled through the wrong paths, and they weren't meaningless, but they weren't efficient either. You see, once you align with the right path, that same struggle becomes fuel. Struggling isn't the problem, it's the process. So make sure you are on the right path. And I built Consign to give you the right direction, so your struggle finally pays off. My name is Terry. I appreciate you for watching, and let's get to work.